So Benny unfortunately suffered a hamstring avulsion injury during the Surrey T20 game, which ruled him out for the climax of the 2019 season. So we're going to have a look at Benny's rehab, what he's been up to and how he recovers to playing cricket again, hopefully in the new year.
Okay, so my hands are a bit cold this morning, so Benny's a bit upset, but we'll be alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to measure, as part of Benny's rehab, we're going to measure his thigh girth. So obviously when he's been a bit incapacitated for a few weeks, we're expecting to have lost quite a lot of muscle mass. So keeping an eye on his thigh girth gives us an idea of how much, not just hamstring mass, but quad mass that we're down. So we're going to measure that with just with a simple measuring tape. So we've done our thigh girths, which is one measure we can use of cross-sectional area of the limb. Second thing we're going to use is this handheld dynamometer, which Dave might use in clinic or I might use down in the gym to just give us some measure of strength. It's not a particularly robust measuring tool, so we need to be pretty careful with how we interpret the data.
So Benny's just had his 8-week review with Professor Haddad, who's really pleased with how the injury is healed, and he's really keen that Benny pushes on with his volume of work he's doing, but also he wants to start him running. So today we're going to have a look at Benny in his first running session. Right then Benny, first run after your injury, how did it feel?
I feel unfit in terms of I have a little stitch, but apart from that it's nice to get out and, well not get out, but run on the machine, something I haven't been doing for a while.
Perfect, a few more weeks of hard work and we'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay, so one big problem we've got with Benny post-surgery is that he's lost a lot of muscle mass on his injured side due to being on the crutches for an extended period of time. So one really important part of his rehab is that we try and re-establish that muscle size, so we do a hypertrophy block of training. The issue we've got at this stage is that he can't lift the loads heavy enough to induce a hypertrophy response in those muscles. So the method that we use is training with an occlusion cuff, which allows us to get the same hypertrophy response from the muscles, but with much lighter loads.